Hey guys, I wanted to show you kind of the process of Demi and talk to you a little bit about the philosophy and the science behind it and why this is so revolutionary and there's nothing on the market like it. So basically what the goal is with Demi is to let the most amount of skin as possible stay bare. So we're not putting makeup all over our face anymore ever again. This is a whole different paradigm shift, because the skin is beautiful and it has this natural luminosity that you will never be able to replicate with makeup, ever, ever, ever. We use like highlighters and illuminators, and while they're pretty, they're more of like kind of a costume look and a makeup look. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like the feel or the look of makeup, Demi was made for you. You can see I'm just kind of picking out little distractions on my face and totally neutralizing them. So I have this age spot I've never been able to get rid of with any other kind of makeup, but the Demi is like magical for it. So I'm really just pinpointing these little tiny areas that I feel like are distracting, and that's gonna make my eyes and my lips, which are my favorite features, really shine because there's not gonna be any of these little distractions. It's funny because I actually really like probably 95% of my skin, but there's just like little blemishes or clusters of freckles or melasma spots or like darkness, shadows, veins, things that kind of poke through that I feel like are kind of distracting. And Demi allows me to just pick and choose what I want to neutralize and what I want to shine through. So it's like the most customizable makeup you'll ever find because you get to pick how much of your face you want to neutralize and you don't have to do all of it. So you can see like this little blemish, it's kind of crazy. It actually has several colors around it. So once I neutralize all the colors around it and then just neutralize that very tip, it just disappears. And it's like filtering. It's incredible. It's like you're editing your face on camera. The other magic of Demi is I think a lot of people are going to watch this and be like, she's not even doing anything. It doesn't look any different. That's kind of the magic of Demi. It's kind of like all of a sudden you'll be like, wait a minute, she does look different. What the heck? And I think we're so used to makeup transformations where somebody goes from like having one face to then covering that all up, and it's this drastic, kind almost instantaneous transformation. Demi is not like that. It's a very subtle, kind of a slower transformation. And it's crazy when you toggle between the before and after, you're like, oh my gosh, wait a minute, look at that. That does look different. And like, look at how bright her eyes look and how beautiful her natural lip color is. And all of these things that really add to it. And it's just the most beautiful way to do your makeup and have it still look like your skin, because most of it is your skin. So the way Demi works is it's this color science with the most amazing formula. So basically what you're going to do is find some distraction on your face and you're going to determine what color it is. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is a little bit of a learning curve because most of us look at our face and see like red and brown. And when you really learn and study your face, which is something I've been working on lately, you'll see that there are actually lots of different colors on your face, and what you thought was brown is actually probably green or blue. And so basically you're taking the complementary color, so the opposite color on the color wheel, and that's the Demi color that you're gonna put on that spot to completely neutralize it. It's such a cool concept, and it really leaves most of your skin free from any product. And the amount of product you use is so small that it's gonna stay all day. Makeup usually comes off when there's a lot of it or layers of it, and that's when it doesn't wear well and it starts to look bad in a couple of hours. When your face is constantly moving, it's a living, breathing thing. So your eyes are opening and closing, you're laughing, you're smiling, you're frowning. All these movements create creases and places where your makeup will either crease or crack, and it's just not a good look. That will never happen with Demi. Not only is it a cream which moves more with your skin, it's such a small amount of cream. It's almost like a stain on your skin. So it's not going to be moving around, rubbing off on things. It's not going to look bad in a couple of hours. It's just going to create the most beautiful, luminous version of yourself. I just want to point out too that I'm doing like a full face of makeup. This is how I feel the prettiest. This would be like a more of a glam look. Obviously, you don't have to do that much. The beauty of Demi is you can do as little as just brightening under your eyes or neutralizing a blemish if that's all you want to do, and go and head out the door. It's totally up to you how much time you have and what you feel like that day. But I think it's just absolutely stunning without looking like makeup, and I've never felt prettier.